Yo, you are now tuned in to Channel Blue. Today, as you can see, I'm on my Blu Bunny shit. We're reacting to my boy TrapMoreRoss just posted a video not too long ago and said fans are turning on KaiCenat because recently KaiCenat just dropped a video saying I quit. Now basically I'm thinking that means he quit streaming because he wants to be a fashion designer and a director and stuff. And more power to him. So let's see what TrapMoreRoss is talking about. And I got the shades because I feel like it's about to get shady.
Trapmore gang, as you saw, KaiCenat has announced that he is no longer streaming. He now wants to be a fashion designer and what looks like a low-effort YouTuber, okay? We covered this in a previous video where I basically broke down Kai's announcement that he stepped away from streaming after his last Mafiathon. I think it was number 3. He's now saying that he is planning to become a fashion...
Now listen, I don't know why TrapMoreRoss is throwing shade at KaiCenat, but to anybody out there who got a dream, I don't care if you're successful at something. If you want to do something else, you could do something else. Don't box yourself in and think you got to be this one thing. You could be whatever you want to be, as long as you put God first, okay? So I don't like how TrapMoreRoss is throwing shades like he's a low scale YouTuber when it's KaiCenat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like KaiCenat, he make a YouTube channel, it's gonna get 1 million subscribers. Like, what are your subscribers at TrapMore? Okay. So just understand there's levels to this shit, TrapMore. So be respectful because Kai can do the same thing.
Fashion designer, okay? Shout out to Kai. He's doing something different. He's getting in a different box, but also it is a little bit like, you know, it's a little bit like watch a Louis Vuitton documentary once and decided you was going to become a fashion designer, okay? Maybe we got enough fashion designers out here, right? But who knows? He could take off with this. But basically, the internet is split right now. Half of the people are really respecting his announcement, his attempts to go in a different direction, and half of the people are clowning him and basically saying he looks like, I see a short where someone was talking about, he looks like an industry plant, he looks like a guy pretending to be a fashion designer, and me, I'm still trying to decide which side of the fence I'm on, because on the one hand, I feel like I really respect what Kai's doing and how he has taken things in a new direction, he's trying to get out of his streamer box, but on the other hand, it's kind of like, bruh, what makes you think because you on stream jumping up and down and doing Mafiathons that you can actually design some clothes that I'm gonna wear? Like I'm
That's the bullshit right there. Let me call you out right now, TrapMoreRoss. And I like you, TrapMoreRoss, but that's fucking bullshit. You do not down anybody because they were doing one thing and they want to do another thing. Why don't you be more supportive? Why don't you be like, yo, if Kai's making the brand or Kai's making the clothing brand, you see how influential this man is? Like, you see how much clout this man has? Like, from streaming, from the work he put in, from the audience he developed. He has fans. He has supporters. Now, with that being said, I just had to stop it because this is the shady shit I be talking about. Like, in my opinion, I want Kai to make clothes. I want Kai to be who he wants to be. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't be able to be boxed in. And with Kai's celebrity status and his influence on the youth, he definitely knows what's good. Like, bro, we talking about a person who got a Fortnite skin, bruh. Like, what are you talking about right now? We talking about a person who was linked up with Ye, like yanked up with Yeezy. Like, we didn't think Kanye West could be a clothing designer, and he showed us all that you can be anything you want to be. So just stop with the bullshit, bro. Like, that's bullshit, bro. Straight bullshit. I do not agree with that.
I'm still on the fence about this, okay? But in the midst of this all going on, KaiCenat...
All right, pardon me. I'm going to have to smoke a cigarette to get through this shit because this shit is really pissing me off already. And I just want all my subscribers and all my supporters to know I believe in you, whether nobody else does. If you like and subscribe to my channel, I'll like and subscribe to yours. I'll drop comments on it. And I'll make sure I support you on my channel. And if you need me to post you on any of my social media platforms, just say it. Because I'm a creator that's going to help creators grow and be whatever you want to be. Don't be boxed in. Don't think you got to just create reaction videos. Create whatever you want and have fun doing it. That's it. I hate these people putting these negative ass narratives out there or using this shit for clout, because it ain't like that, man. Help people, and help people grow. Come on, man.
That has been catching some heat. He has reignited his beef with the CEO of Twitch as well. So this has also been going down. And, you know, now Kai's stepping away from the streaming lane. It does make you wonder, you know, what will his legacy in the streaming scene be? Will he keep streaming or will he not? Now, late last year, okay, this was a big conversation.
Just to touch on this for 2 seconds. Kai had beef with the CEO of Twitch, right? What was Kai beef with the CEO of Twitch? I have no idea, right? I'm not going to sit here and act like I know everything because I don't. But one thing I could tell you, if I'm a black creator on Twitch and I'm the most popular streamer in the world, you got to put some respect on my name. You know what I mean? You got to handle me differently than you handle other people. Just the respect thing, right? And I feel like sometimes when you get to the top, people don't like to see you at the top. Look what happened to Drake. Nobody can name you 5 Kendrick Lamar songs. But everybody can name you Not Like Us because Drake is the top rapper and Kendrick was talking about the top rapper. Hello? You guys gotta wake up, man.
In October, when the CEO of Twitch actually appeared on Kai's stream and basically named his Mount Rushmore of streamers, which included Kai himself at the time.
Right? And if you're going to Mount Rushmore of streamers, obviously, I think Ninja has to be there. Right?
Yeah.
Yep. Those are two easy ones. As always with these things, sometimes the first 2 are easy, and then I think you probably put Pokey there. I mean, the other person now, obviously, that is trying to change it like you with Speed, right? So obviously Kai's there. Right? And if you're going to Mount Rushmore of streamers, obviously, I think Ninja has to be.
So he said, obviously Kai's there, but apparently as soon as he got off of stream, he actually changed his mind. As soon as he wasn't in Kai's face and in Kai's spot, suddenly he backtracked saying, nah, actually, it's Cap. I wouldn't put him on there. How crazy is this?
Probably should be more historical.
Yeah.
You know, in other words, Kai is big now, but you know, arguably it's like, now he asked me, so I had to put him on there. But arguably it's like,
you a little weasel, man. You a little weasel. You should have kept it real to his face.
you're great, but you can't be on the Mount Rushmore yet.
See, I put, it should be Speed, Kai, Queso.
Right.
When, like, no, there's like so.
Well, initially, when I was doing it, because of course, part of it is you just don't remember people. And initially, I mentioned Speed, and then I was like, oh no, and I swapped Speed out for Queso.
Yeah.
Okay. But of course, all the idiots on.
I just can't believe it. Like, people are so fake and phony, bruh. Like, that shit's crazy, bruh. And then the fact that you would say that knowing you being recorded, bruh. Like, you being recorded while you saying this. You think Kai ain't gonna see this? And, bruh, if he a top streaming right now, that means he's bringing the most revenue. That's bad for business. Like, what the fuck is going on, bruh? They just bash black people.
So, yeah, super backtracky, right? And what's interesting is as of yesterday, Kai actually clapped back, posting a video to Twitter, giving his thoughts once again, all right? This is basically him at the Streamer Awards confronting him. He's posted the footage, calling it no accountability, the unseen footage. He basically confronted Dan Clancy, the Twitch CEO, at the Streamer Awards and basically put him in his place about the situation, all right? He stood on business, okay? And this is just surfacing now.
Stand on business.
I guarantee you it was edited.
It didn't look edited.
Did he tell you what I said?
Yeah, he said you thought it was edited.
No, I'll tell you what I said. Tell you exactly what I said. Miz gave his Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Right? And then he gave like OG. He gave like Soda Poppin' and Wreckful and all these OG.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, I guess for some people, Mount Rushmore's for the OG.
Yeah, I seen that, yeah.
Okay, and so if that is your thing, then Kai and Speed are at the top of the heap now.
No, you said, no.
Yeah.
And then, therefore, Kai and Speed wouldn't be on. No, I said they're at the top of the heap now, so then Kai and Speed wouldn't be on Mount Rushmore.
So you ain't say that Kai said you
said, like, you can't, you only told me that I was about to Rushmore because you was in front of me.
Yeah.
No, you saw that. No, I had you on that. I meant the clip.
No, you.
Facts. He said you had only said that because you was in front of me. He didn't mean it.
You said to Miz, you said the only reason why you put me on Mount Rushmore is because you was in front of me. Yeah, it's okay, bro.
Okay, I might have said that, but that's just talking to Miz.
I told John though.
I might have said, but then they I guarantee you I might have said that, but they edited where they said, oh, I wouldn't have him on there. I never said that.
I don't know.
I seen it, but it's all good though.
Say you kind
He
of.
said, nah, I've seen it. It's all good though.
It probably should be more historical.
Yeah.
You know, in other words, Kai is big now, but you know, arguably it's like, now he asked me, so I had to put him on there. But arguably it's like,
Bruh,
look, you're great,
nobody
but
edited that.
You
You
can't be on the
said
mountain.
that.
I see no editing. I see
You
no
said
editing,
that.
Dan Clancy, all right? Hey, listen, I might have to keep this guy
That's
sweet in case I
bullshit.
want to get on Twitch. But, okay, it is interesting. He did kind of stand on business, but it just goes to show you what a controversial person he is, okay? And you
I'm
see
on
people in the
Twitch,
comments
too.
saying,
You can
is
follow
this
me
an
at
instant...
Goofy Blue. I play Madden 26 and I play Fortnite. So if you guys want to ever join, and I'm about to start my own Discord, you guys are more than welcome to join. You can play with me in Battle Royale. You can play with me in Zero Bill, or you can play me in Madden. Like, let's just have some fun. And all the creators that support me, I'm going to like and subscribe to your channel. I'm going to pump you on my channel, and I'm going to make sure that if I succeed, we succeed. You feel me? I don't have fans. I don't have none of that. We family. You feel me? Anybody who comes in with good energy and want to grow, I'm going to help you grow, because I'm growing right now. I just hit 100 subscribers, and we just got to keep going, bro. Just keep going. Just keep believing in yourself and keep going. As you can see, Kai's one of the biggest streamers in the world, and the dude who owns Twitch don't even believe in Kai. That's crazy. That's nuts to me. So just
It's a
remember
contender
that.
for stupid and most meaningless. Stupid is the most meaningless drama of the year. What an effing stupid thing to be upset about. They're saying Twitch streamers need their ego stroked. Kai has glazers around him 24/7. It's 100% accurate, no exaggeration. All right. Hey, it's a good point. Okay, it's a good point. All right. Kai be getting his ego stroked. Now, I like Kai, but I do feel like he do be getting his ego stroked, and I think this fashion designer thing is kind of a bit of a, you know what I'm saying, a bit of a, one of those ones where it's a little bit like, maybe if you didn't have all the yes men, you wouldn't be fleeing to Italy.
First of all, KaiCenat obviously has found God and has a personal relationship with God. I don't want to speak too much on his personal life, but we all seen what happened with his girlfriend, the NBA Youngboy. And it's just like, when shit like that start happening to you, you gotta understand that God about to put you in position. He about to close one door and open another door. So the door he opened was the new clothing line and doing the videos and being a director and stuff like that. Kai already dominated the streaming world. What else is there to do for him in streaming? Please tell me. Nothing. It's time for him to grow. So the fact that TrapMoreRoss is covering this, but like throwing shade on Kai is crazy, because you're not even on Kai's level to even be throwing shade at him.
Dropping your fashion line, okay? So look, this is some of the more negative responses to Kai's announcement. It says, KaiCenat unveils new clothing line. Fans not impressed. It says, KaiCenat announces new clothing brand Vivette in a dramatic I Quit video, leaving fans divided on his next step beyond streaming. KaiCenat shocked fans with a lengthy video announcing his new clothing brand Vivette. A 23-minute video uploaded to YouTube titled I Quit left viewers confused about his streaming future. Reactions across social media have been mixed, with many fans expressing disappointment over the announcement. The popular streamer opened the video discussing self-reflection and wanting to create beyond streaming. He explained feeling limited by being just known for one thing in his career. The dramatic setup has fans worried that he was quitting content creation entirely before the reveal. Cenat traveled to Italy, showing the process of creating denim and sewing. His passion for fashion design became clear throughout the entire video. The clothing brand Vivette represents his attempt to expand creatively beyond his streaming personality, but fan reactions have also been divided, with some supporting his creative expansion into fashion. But social media comments show fans feeling confused about this dramatic presentation for a clothing line. Some viewers appreciate KaiCenat pushing and pursuing his dreams and expressing himself through different outlets. They argue successful creators should explore multiple passions rather than staying boxed into one thing. Supporting his mental health and creative fulfillment matters more than streaming constantly. Critics believe he should stick to what he built his massive following for in the first place. They see the clothing venture as a distraction from the core content his fans love. The dramatic I Quit framing feels a bit...
Now see, before we finish this video, I just want y'all to know, people are always uncomfortable with you becoming something that they don't know you for. Everybody knows Kai for streaming. So the fact that he wants to be a clothing designer and a director is rubbing people the wrong way. And why? That's the question. Why? Why can't he do that? He could do whatever he wants.
a bit manipulative for what ended up basically just being a brand announcement. I think that's actually very, very level-headed analysis of what was going on. Okay, some viewers appreciate it.
Like everybody.
Some people ain't rocking with it,
titles.
right? Some people on Twitter, they ain't vibing with it. Okay, and he says KaiCenat revealed that Kanye has been guiding him through.
I knew it.
Working on launching his first clothing brand. If this dumb Kanye West, just crazy. Okay, that's not who you want helping you out, basically. So a lot of Redditors are calling him out for clickbait. Some people are saying he ain't really quit.
Wait. Did this motherfucker just say Kanye West is not who you want helping you on a clothing brand? You know how fucking dumb that sounds? Kanye West. Let's just talk about the Yeezys real quick. Yeezys are one of the most popular sneakers in the world, to the point where it passed Jordan's Jumpman. I repeat, Yeezys passed Jordan's Jumpman. So why the fuck wouldn't you want advice from a fashion designer that collabed with Louis Vuitton and Nike on the highest level? Regardless if we don't respect Kanye for his political views and his opinions, we can't take away what the man has created. And Kanye is a GOAT. You hear me? He's on a whole nother level. So don't disrespect Kanye by just saying he's an idiot or some shit like that, because Kanye is a fucking billionaire, okay? Respect is very key with me. And I feel like TrapMoreRoss has no respect for Kanye because of his opinions. But Kanye is a fashion designer, blow everybody out the water. He done it already.
Quit. This is just him basically riling everybody up so that they can go and hype his clothing brand. People saying, do you hate when YouTubers make videos titled I Quit and the video isn't about them quitting YouTube but something completely different? No hate towards him, but I just keep seeing I give up or I'm done from a lot of YouTubers, and it's just clickbait for people to think they're quitting.
It is. I agree with that.
Imagine being able to
build an app with your name on it. But my whole thing with that is like, it could be clickbait, right? But don't try to diminish the man and what he's trying to do just because you don't agree with it. Just try to be more understanding. And it seems like everybody's very judgmental because it's Kai. Like, let Kai do what Kai want to do.
Views and attention. It's basically YouTube 101. I scroll through Markiplier's video logs sometimes. You can just fully assume that any of the ones with him staring at the camera with the title, I made a mistake, or I never thought this would happen, as some mediocre life update or something about his movie projects that can be fully ignored. People saying, I quit. This negative mindset that's keeping me from achieving my goals. They're saying, so you've discovered clickbait. You're going to hate for many more years. They're going to keep doing it because people buy into it. If you hate it, don't watch it. Don't pay attention to it. Give it a few days. If it's a real thing, people will talk about it a lot. And you know it's time to watch the video. People assume that it's clickbait. I hate when YouTubers say they'll retire only to post later on. Bruh, if you think your time's up, just say it honestly. Or better yet, don't even yap about it. People saying, I wish some of them actually would quit. All right? It's over. The I quit clickbait title situation just got worse, right? And even Kai's own subreddit have actually been going after him in the midst of this transformation, saying begged for millions, then dumped his 12-year-old fan base. Damn, them mafia-thons, them streamathons, them subathons, we subbed it up. And then I fucked off to Italy to go and make some clothes with some anti-Semites. I'm talking about Kanye. But it's saying congrats. That's basically what every streamer also. He wasn't quitting. He said he stopped thinking. I quit thinking. I quit using my brain. All right. Isn't he going through a breakup or something? He's not quitting the future income that streaming will bring him. Trust me. People just want a reason to bash him. He didn't quit streaming. Yeah, because he provides no value to society and makes millions because of you fools. All right. They're saying his fan base are a bunch of dummies. People saying you obviously didn't watch the video. God forbid someone wants to change the course of their career. Yep. People saying he's dealing with competition of speed. We're all watching Kai. Now Speed's the man right now. They're saying Speed took his lane. He might feel boxed out of this lane, maybe dealing with slight identity crisis. You acting like Speed and Kai wasn't popular at the same time. It's okay to have two popular streamers, together, right? Yeah, but there's always going to be one. There's always going to be a number one. I feel like Speed's got it right now. It says, I thought he took a mental health break. Meanwhile, the cameras never turned off for a second. So basically, that is an interesting point because it's kind of like it wasn't secret, it was private the whole time, but it's like, I'm taking a mental health break. It's not really a mental health break if you kept making content secretly and then cashed in 2 months down the line. But hey, okay, it is what it is, all right? Now, some people are even using Kai's recent personal situations to give out dating advice and basically say, listen, man, for all you young dudes, learn from KaiCenat. No amount of money or celebrity status will get you genuine attraction from women, especially in this generation where good men are getting cheated on constantly, even if they did everything right. They reposted Kai talking about, I'm single, I'll never be in another relationship again. All right, I feel you. People say, nah, he just got played. Everyone saw it coming from a mile away. He was just blind to it. But it says the problem is that, respectfully, no offense, KaiCenat never used to get women like that before he was famous. A lot of us used to watch him before he went viral on social media in his broke college days, 2018, 2019. Ron Sono and Punga were the ones getting all the women just because they were hood dudes. Dudes get some money and social media status. They will always be looked at a certain way by women. The bad thing is Kai ended up dating those type of women who still look at him a certain way, or one of those women who don't even like men and just want to make them look bad. Look, I'm no Casanova, all right? But here's what I
just want to give some quick advice, right? Now, with the KaiCenat situation, respectfully, I seen that shit coming from a mile away. It's just because, like, everybody ain't no street dude. Everybody didn't grow up the same way. So, like they said, Kai wasn't getting girls and doing all that. He got girls after he became famous. So, what do they want from him? This right here. You can go to that Christmas video and see that girl asking Kai for a G-Wagon, all this shit. Honey, what the fuck you gonna get him? And that's what it goes down to. If you with somebody, you're supposed to be their partner. You're supposed to support them. You're supposed to make them look good. You ain't supposed to make them look bad. And every time I seen a clip of her and Kai, she made Kai look bad. Even when she was describing the guy she wanted, she made Kai look bad. Kai was with her, put her on stream and did all this, and her clout went up, right? Next thing you know, her favorite rapper is NBA Youngboy, and it's a rumor about her cheating with NBA Youngboy. Do you think any of that would happen if Kai wouldn't have been in the mix? Absolutely not. So just remember, people that are closest to you will hurt you the most. And Kai, I'm proud of you. Keep moving forward, bro. Like, we all get played, bro. It's cool. Like, I've been played. You're going to be played. But you got to learn from that mistake and turn that mistake into a lesson.
I will say about the relationships, and so I'm going to give bits of advice here and there. You got to find somebody that just likes you for you, all right? Not somebody that likes the things that you got, the things that you're showing off, the things that you're purporting to be. You need to find someone that just genuinely just likes you, that you vibe with, that you got a good personality, a good connection with. All of these clout chasing, clout demons that be running around out here, they're in it for the wrong reasons. Yes. And unfortunately for Kai, because he's so famous, that means that the amount of people that are going to come at him with the bad energy, the amount of women that are going to come at him with bad intentions is very high. That's why it seems like some of the best successful men, they get in YouTube, they get into relationships with people that don't necessarily have a public profile or aren't looking for clout or aren't looking to get their own social media thing going. I feel like it is interesting to kind of see how that's worked out. I mean, Mr. Beast's relationship does seem pretty healthy. I don't know too much about it, but I've heard people talking about KSI. He's got a very normal, level-headed, grounded, down-to-earth relationship, and I feel like that's probably what's going to work. So they was talking about,
if you love new tech, but you don't want
I don't
AI
know,
doing
like, I don't know how I feel about TrapMoreRoss giving relationship advice when I've never seen this man with a girl. So you gotta be careful what you say, Trap, because I ain't never seen you with no chick. That type of stuff.
I mean, that's definitely not what you need, these little clout demons. Now, people have been digging deeply through his second channel, Kai's new secret channel, and actually just pointing out the interesting things. He reacted to Frank Ocean's Blonde for the first time on there, did a full reaction to it. He really YouTubing. He making low effort content, all right, out here. He out here competing with me and Anthony Fantano now, right? Making low effort music reaction content. But hey, if it's good enough for Kai, it's good enough for me, man. So Kai revealed his second YouTube channel where he learns to sew, speak properly, and improving himself and his mental health. In one of those videos, there's a full reaction to Blonde by Frank Ocean. Here's the description. He said, I listened to this album time to time throughout my life, but I never listened to it in this depth with the lyrics on screen, so here's my reaction. Right? People saying, damn, she really hurt this dude for real. All right. Basically, They're saying he's so brokenhearted. They got him doing the Frank Ocean reactions. All right, that is sad. But the critics are already calling this move into fashion a bad play. He's jumping into an oversaturated market. Now, I think he has so many adoring fans that they will follow him wherever he wants to take them. If he wants them to run off a cliff, these brainless kids that just worship KaiCenat on their knees will jump off that cliff. But some people are saying this actually might not be the best business.
Why are you talking about KaiCenat fan base like that? Like, bro, listen to me. It's not just little kids who listen to Kai, watch Kai. Everybody watch Kai. Like, we all support Kai because Kai look like us. We want Kai to win. Of course, Kai's young. He's going to deal with that shit. But you can't fault him for being with a toxic person. You can't fault him for being with somebody who used him. He didn't know any better. He's just a kid, bro. And then let me rephrase that. He's a young man figuring out life in front of the world. So we have to keep that in consideration when we talk about Kai. But I don't like the fact that everybody try to make it look like Kai's fans are 12-year-old kids that like will jump off a cliff for him. That's a fucking lie, bro. Stop saying shit like that.
Business move for him.
Here's the issue with KaiCenat's new clothing brand. Because Kai's getting a lot of hate online for his new image, but honestly, it's not the idea itself. The problem is that celebrities always branch into the same two spaces, fashion or music. And these are already oversaturated markets. And A&P stood out with tone because it was actually something different. And Kai's real strength is being an entertainer and not fashion. If anything, Kai should have created his own platform or program for upcoming creatives because it would have just made more sense. But I am curious to see what Kai thinks that he can offer for the fashion space. But let me know how you guys feel in the comments about Kai's new clothing brand.
Now, see, that was a cool take.
I kind of hear where he's coming from. It's kind of like these celebrities do get into the same saturated spaces. Even now, the body care, like Jake Paul's got deodorant. You know, these guys got deodorant. They got face wash. Kylie Jenner's got skincare. It's all just been done to death. Don't drop an alcohol. Don't drop a clothing brand. You know, it is just so done to death. But at the same time, if you're the biggest, okay, when you're the biggest out here, you can basically do whatever you want and everyone will follow you. Now, the last thing I want to show is something a little bit more positive. Because in this clip, okay, it basically seems that Kai's influence is spreading and inspiring fellow streamers like Rakai to actually start practicing their reading on camera. And if we can improve the levels of literacy in this social media space, it's only a good thing. Hopefully, some of the chiracologists whose punctuation-free comments that I often react to can take note and get their reading grade up a little bit too.
He was getting fined for wearing shoes that weren't regulation, red or whatever. That my entry point into my mystique of sneakers, not the object. It's the object itself plus the aura that exceeds it. Give me a in the chat. He was
Nah, that killed me, man. That killed me. But look, let me know what you guys think down below. Do you feel like KaiCenat's move is this actually a genuine move into the fashion world? Do you think this is how he really feels? Or do you feel like, you know, sometimes guys just go through a breakup and they start clothing brands, you know?
Okay, so we're going to stop the video right there. And I just want to let y'all know my final reaction to this is be who you want to be. Don't let anybody box you in. If you believe you can do something, then do it. Just put God first and keep people around you that's supportive and with great energy, and you'll be okay. And that's the message of the day from the Blu Bunny. Hopefully y'all like the reaction, and I'll be back with more. Until next time, guys. Peace. Yeah. We're going to see y'all later, you heard? Peace out.